Hey everybody, Todd here with you, and I just wanted to make a short video for my harmonica player friends, and this will especially be of interest to you if you're a golden melody player like me. I just wanted to show you some of the progress that I've been making with opening the golden melody cover plates. And first of all, if we take a look at just a regular golden melody, this is a new one. And I've played these for years. I've always liked golden melodies. I've liked the shape of them, very comfortable to hold. But I've never been satisfied with the cover plate design. Not only is it kind of boring looking, but they put this center support in here. And what happens with this is it causes pressure to be placed on each end of the harmonica. And over time, it makes it prone to crushing, even if you're not a hard squeezer. So it starts off looking really nice and clean, and then here's a couple of older golden melodies that you can see where they've started to crush in on each side, and it also causes the comb to chip away. It's a very brittle plastic. And what happens is, as time progresses, you wind up with a harmonica that looks something like this. And it's not really pretty at all. It's kind of awful looking, really. But anyway, so I started out with having Joe Spires put these support beams in here. This is not a custom harmonica by Joe, but this is one I sent to him, and I had him drill holes and put these support beams in there, and that worked great for a long time, and I like the look of it. But after a while, what happens with these is the support beams cause little dents to appear in the top of the cover plate. So I started having Chris Reynolds move the support beams in closer to the center, and that made it a little bit more sturdy, but just didn't look too pretty. It looked kind of tacky with the way that the cover plate was stretched open like that. And anyway, so what I've been doing recently is just using a hammer to open these Gold Melody cover plates. Now here's one. This is actually a custom harmonica from Joe Spires. He put the side vents in here a long time ago, and you can see where it used to have the support screws. But I went ahead and took the support screws out and just opened this cover plate up. And not only did I open the cover plate up, but I accented the backs of the covers to kind of put like a ducktail, or almost like a trumpet, similar to a marine band cover plate. I don't know how well you can see it here on the camera, but I'm just going to go through some of these harps and show you what they look like. Here's another Spires Golden Melody. Both of these are Corian combs from Randy Sandoval. He just does great work, but that's another subject for another video. But these are pretty. I didn't really open these up very far, but I opened them up enough to where you get the accent in the back, and it puts a crease in the cover plate. And what this does is it makes it harder to crush. They tell me that when you bend metal like that, it makes it stronger. That's what I learned from Randy Sandoval and some other guys just talking to people. But to me, this just looks much neater, much cleaner. And let's take a look at some other cover plates that I've opened. This is a yellow acrylic comb from Chris Reynolds, and open the covers on this one. And now, how does this affect the tone? Does it make a drastic difference in the tone? Good question. And that's something only you can answer. I don't really notice a huge difference in the tone. There is maybe a little bit of a difference, but still a full-length cover plate. When you put the side vents in there, some people say that makes it louder. It may change the way it sounds in your face, but with the full-length cover plate, what happens is, even if you have side vents in there, like here's one. This is a Spires harp that he put the side vents in there. But what happens is, with the full-length cover plate, if you hold your harmonica like I do, you end up closing that off anyway. So you're not really going to get the same benefit from side vents like you would on a marine band. With the marine band, the side vents are, because of the way the comb is designed, they're somewhere along this area. And even if you cup your hands around them, there's still an opening there. But with the full-length cover plate, do the side vents really make a big difference? I don't think so. I think they look cool, but I don't think they do much to affect the tone. And so here's just a red diamond wood, another Chris Reynolds comb. He does great work. He also rounds the tines, and to me, with this plate kind of fanning out there, trumping out in the back, and then having the rounded tines, it gives it a cool look. And this is a comb from Randy Sandoval. This is Bloodwood. This is a Spires Custom. And this is one of my favorite combs. This is a Fantasy Marble comb. A lot of these have the holes in them because I used to have support beams in there and I took those out. But it's just a beautiful comb, especially when the light shines through it. And what I've been doing is for my higher keys, like this one's an F, I haven't really been putting side vents in there. I don't think it really needs anything to brighten it up with a higher key. This is a B flat. Another beautiful Corian comb from Randy Sandoval, GenesisHarmonicas.net. And it's a Spires custom harmonica. By the way, Joe's got a new site, SpiresHarmonicas.com. So go out there and check that out. Now, there's also a few others here that are opened up a little bit more radically. I don't know if this looks as pretty, but I'll show you what I mean. First of all, this is one of the first ones I did, and it's on a green acrylic comb. Chris Reynolds, blowyourbrassoff.com. I love these acrylic combs. They're really nice. I put some side vents in this one just by using a little tool to carve that out. Kind of similar to the way the B Radical cover plates had the vents in the side. But these are opened up a little bit wider, and you'll see as we go through them what I'm talking about. Check this one out. This is on a comb that is African Blackwood. And this one's opened up really wide. If you look at it from the side, the back of it, it's almost like a vertical, like a 90-degree angle almost. And it just gives it a kind of a, almost like a special 20/marine band look. Looking at the back of it, it almost looks like a special 20 if you didn't take a good look at it. But anyway, this is a Spires harmonica that was my first one. I talked about this on YouTube once, and I opened this one up. I've opened up all of them because it makes them harder to crush and it just looks better, and it does help it project a little bit. It's not a difference of night and day. This is a Golden Melody. Open that one up. When I opened this up and I had to, hammer this out, it kind of took off some of the color. I just used a gold magic marker and some clear fingernail polish and put the color back in it. It's a brass comb from the late Chris McCulloch. Here's another comb that's opened up really wide, or another harmonica rather, that's opened up really wide. This is a Tigerwood comb from Randy. A bamboo comb from Chris Reynolds, again, has the really wide opening in the back. And then here's one that's on a lemonwood, diamondwood comb. And I also put side vents in this one. So you may not have custom combs out there. You may wonder what these cover plates would look like on a regular harp. Well, here's a set of cover plates that are from a Gold Melody, and I opened these up. And let's just put them on a Gold Melody, a stock Gold Melody. Now this one is not opened up really wide. Let's just put them on there and see what it would look like. To me, that just looks better than this. You may disagree, but I don't know. It kind of reminds me of a Manji or kind of like a marine band. And what I'm going to do also, this is an aluminum comb that Chris Reynolds made and put Meister class reed plates on it. He cut them to fit on a Golden Melody. And he originally built this harp, which is a great custom harp from Chris Reynolds. He originally built it as an overdraw harp with support beams in the back. I'm thinking about replacing the covers on this one too. We kind of jokingly call this one the Meister Melody, and I just think that looks pretty cool, don't you? So anyway, I wanted to make this video and show you what I've been doing. If you're a gold melody player and you need help opening up your covers and you'd like for me to help you out, I'll be glad to open your covers for you. Just give me a call or send me an email for pricing information, and I'll be glad to help you out. Okay, and the last harmonica I wanted to show you is a Special 20, and this is also a comb from Randy Sandoval. This harmonica, Randy originally made me this harmonica with black Pro Harp covers on it, and I played it like that for a few years and decided to change the covers to Special 20 covers, and this is one that I also opened. Now, I did not put this support screw in here. That's something that Randy did. But if you wanted to put a support beam in your harmonica, you could do that by using a piece of brass rod, 3/32 inch brass rod, or you can get aluminum rod. If there's a Hobby Lobby near where you live, they have the aluminum rods. Also, sometimes the local hardware store will have aluminum rods. But with this Special 20 cover, I didn't just use a hammer and bang it open. I did use a hammer, but I took the corners out first so that when you open the covers on it, it doesn't have this extra piece of material on the end. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if I can be of any assistance to you, feel free to drop me a line, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.